Yes, we're gonna be voting on these real quick. So, great nominations here in general. Like, fully approve of it. I had predicted a couple days ago. I had posted on Twitter what I thought the nominations would be. I got 5 out of 6 right. The only one I didn't get was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I thought would be Split Fiction, and the only reason I thought it would be Split Fiction is just because it was a big streaming game. And they like to put some real big like streamer game in these nominations, which I guess is Silksong, but I still thought they'd put one of those streaming games in there. So I thought like Split Fiction or Dispatch would make one of the spots, but neither of them did, which I'm happy they didn't get spots. I don't think they were like long lasting games with effects like that, but nonetheless, yes. So we have 6 options here. Anyone who knows me knows what I'm gonna say. Like, come on, it's not even a question. I I love so much. Okay, so Game of the Year, Silk Song. Easy. Next category. Best Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a different answer. A lot of people are going to say Expedition 33 on this one, but I disagree just because, like, it looks like a fantastic game. But it takes so much from traditional JRPGs like Xenoblade Chronicles and Final Fantasy to the point that it's like I don't think it's as original as the Western audience thinks it is. Like Western gaming audience is like, "Oh, this is the best new thing I've ever seen in my life." And it is a great game. But it's a really good RPG. It's not groundbreaking. So realistically, like the game that's probably a little more groundbreaking might be Hades 2 is a sequel. I refuse to vote for a sequel. So all these are out. I'm sorry, no sequels. Not for game direction. That's ridiculous. Split Fiction. It does have good game direction, but you know what? The impact Expedition 33 had, at least on the Western audience, probably. You know what? As much as I complained about it, I'm gonna say it anyway. Best narrative. Okay, I should not be allowed to have a say in this because I'm like barely understanding on these the narratives in these games. So I'm gonna skip this one. I don't have a right to say anything. I don't know enough about that one to have a vote in it. It would be unfair for me to vote on that one. Best art direction. I want to say Silk Song, but I feel like Silk Song's like ironically it's a step back from art direction in terms of the first game to the second game. So I'm gonna say Hades 2 just because I think Hades 2 has an excellent art direction. Really interesting game visually. You've reached the edge. Wow. Wow. Okay. Best score and music. Ooh. I don't feel like this was a good year for music and games. I'm gonna be real. Even Silk Song, as much as I like Silk Song, like it is such a step back in music design from the first game. But it's still good music, and there's that gay those two like gay mantises that are like dancing, Clockwork, whatever the song's called. Really great song. So I'm just gonna say Silk Song just cause gotta give Silk Song. Okay. I'm so done with this website. Okay, best audio design. I haven't played any of these games. Actually, sorry, I played Battlefield 6. Um, but I don't feel like that game had great audio design at all. Like you could not hear the direction people are coming from that clearly. Like it was really weird for a multiplayer game, especially like why can you not hear the direction people are coming from? So not that. I feel like I've seen enough content from these two. I feel like I can have a decent say in that. But again, I just don't know enough for me to feel good about voting for it, you know? I'm not going to vote for something that I'm not aware of properly. Mm, that's a difficult one. That is a very difficult one for me, honestly, because, yes, Cogwork Dancers. Thank you, guys. Charlie, you want me to vote Charlie? There's like a part of me that's like, okay, Daredevil, like, just give him it right now. Um, but also like I don't think his performance was the best in that game. I mean, he was fine, but compared to Ben, I might give it to Ben. Mm. Again, I haven't played the game, so I don't know enough about it, but well, we'll do Charlie. Just the Daredevil points. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. That felt wrong. That felt wrong. I shouldn't have done that. But Daredevil points. I'm sorry. Innovation and accessibility. Okay, so immediately throwing out Assassin's Creed Shadows. Immediately. Not for any reason besides the fact that it's Ubisoft. I like will not give Ubisoft a cent. I refuse. So, and EA Sports is garbage too. Throw that out the window. The Doom game actually did have a lot of accessibility features, if I remember correctly. Um, I don't remember this game coming out, which is weird because I'm chronically online and like I have never seen this in my life. Huh. Atomfall. Didn't hear about that one either. Little random. I might say Doom on this one. It feels right. Again, Assassin's Creed Shadows does actually have some good accessibility features. And it's also very inclusive. So, I mean, like, that's fair, but also, like, it's Ubisoft. I'm not giving anything to Ubisoft. I refuse. We're done with that one. Games for impact. For a thought provoking game with a pro social meaning or message. Politics, chat. Don't cancel me, okay? Listen, I actually don't know about any of these games. Which one looks pro LGBTQ? This one looks gay. It looks very gay. So support the lesbians, I guess. It looks very gay. You've reached the edge. You know what? Like, share, and follow chat. I'm suffering over here. Best ongoing. Let's go, chat. Okay. No Man's Sky showing up every single year is actually the funniest thing ever. Because, like, they are always on this list. They have been here the last, like, 3, 4 years. Like, as long as I've been voting, No Man's Sky makes it every single year. Marvel Rivals fell off. I like Marvel Rivals, but it fell off. It's not a best ongoing game. Like, their updates aren't big enough, they don't add enough, and also the balancing in that game is garbage. If you're going to be an ongoing game, you better at least balance your characters. So sorry, Marvel Rivals is out. Final Fantasy 14 is always on this list as well, so no. It's between Fortnite and Helldivers, which Helldivers had a big resurgence this year. I feel like it's kind of fair to give it to Helldivers, but if I remember correctly, Helldivers won last year. I think it won last year in this category. And I play Fortnite nonstop. We all know that. So, like, come on. We knew what I was going to give it to. Even though Fortnite's latest season's garbage. Best community support. It's probably No Man's Sky. All they do is communicate with their community. Like, that's it. It's honestly, like, kind of sweet. Also, why is Baldur's Gate on here? Didn't they try to, like, sue Stardew Valley for, like, having a mod in their game or something? They literally tried to sue Stardew Valley. Like, I'm sorry, what kind of community support is, I don't know. And Final Fantasy always wins this category too. But it's one of these three. Helldivers I have not seen interact with their community at all. So I don't feel like it belongs here. Good game apparently. I don't know. Sounds like a good game apparently. But they don't really interact with their community. And Fortnite kind of stopped as well. They kind of just ignore their community because Simpsons season. You don't make a Simpsons season if you're paying attention to your community. Like, no. So Fortnite's out. Sorry. No Man's Sky. Next category. Love Fortnite, but like, no. Best independent game. Sorry. No question. We're not even talking about this one. Like, lock that in, please. Best debut indie game. Here we go. The fact that Dispatch has to compete with Expedition 33 is so unfair. Because Dispatch got one nomination today. One nomination. And it's a nomination where it has to compete against Expedition 33. Like, I'm sorry, you're not winning everything. Sorry, Dispatch, rest in peace. But also, it's a game that's kind of gonna die. It's like a streamer game. It's gonna die in a couple weeks. So, like, Expedition 33 has lasting power. I'm sorry. Great game. Best mobile game. I haven't played any of these, and none of these look good either. But Sonic Rumble had that really cool fan art contest, like a month ago, where they had all the fans like make art, and they were gonna add the best art to the game as a skin. And so for that reason alone, like we got some great Sonic the Hedgehog art. So like I want to do Sonic Rumble and my Persona 5 heart. Like I love Persona, but it's still Sonic. I'm sorry. Also, Sonato support. Like, look at Amy in the back. She just be like, huh? Like, the boyfriend's up here. I don't know. Best VR AR. I haven't played any of these, nor do I care for any of these, but I do see Deadpool. I do see Deadpool. It's not fair for me to vote though if I know nothing about any of these games. Like genuinely have seen zero gameplay from any of these besides maybe a teaser trailer for this last year. But that's not enough to go off of. It's not fair for me to vote. Moving on. Sorry, Deadpool. I can't be biased. It would be unfair. Best action game. My heart. Okay. Battlefield 6, absolutely not. It's definitely between Hades and Doom. I already gave Hades and Doom both one vote for different categories, but the Doom game looks good. But Hades 2, for one, Hades 2 is the best reviewed game of the entire year on Metacritic for a reason. Really good game, really solid game, really polished. The first one's great, the second one's somehow even better. And again, this game has like a 90 something percent on Metacritic, which is the best game review of the year. Like Expedition 33 has a lower score than Hades 2. Like really really good game. And it's we're talking action game. I feel like Hades wins. I'm sorry. I know. I know. I see the Doom comment. I'm sorry. I can't. Best action adventure. My Silksong bias. Okay, we took a small break from voting for those nominees because the website wasn't working. So we are gonna get back to voting now. Finish that out. Go back to the category. Best RPG. All of these are fairly good games. I feel like we already voted in enough categories for Expedition 33, but it's Expedition 33. Even if just for the fact that it really helped out how people view RPGs as a genre. What's this? Best fighting game. I've been playing a lot of 2XKO. Like a lot. But the rest of these are fine. None of these come close though, so they're all like legacy collections or something. So like, nah, 2XKO. It needs balancing though. It needs balancing. That is a very like broken game right now, but I think the concept's good. The mechanics are good. It feels fresh and very smooth to play. So, best family game. Ah, yes, the Nintendo category. Seeing Mario Kart and Sonic racing kind of competing is funny to me. And Split Fiction being here is nice too. Hmm, Bonanza, yeah. I really enjoyed my time with Mario Kart World. I'm surprised it didn't get a nomination for soundtrack actually, because it has a really good soundtrack. I would have voted in soundtrack if Mario Kart World had been there, but oh well. Best sim strategy. I haven't played any of these. I only know what gameplay looks like for these two. I'm gonna skip this one. I have very little expertise on this category, which is weird because I like strategy games. But it's not fair for me to vote in a category where I don't know more than half of these games. Best sports racing. I'm kind of leaning towards Sonic, just because they added Whisper and Tangle to the DLC. or they just announced that they would, and like that's cool. That's really cool for Sonic lore fans. But Mario Kart World's a really solid game. It is. Realistically, the racing probably is better in Cross Worlds, but Mario Kart World has a lot of good concepts in it. Underrealized. They need to maybe add some more courses or DLC or something. It feels like underbaked a little bit, but the gameplay is really, really good. It just needs like better maps or something. So I'm gonna say Mario Kart because like it needs a vote somewhere here. It deserves it. It's probably the game that I've seen people talk about the most this year. Besides Expedition 33, like you see this on everyone's minds, no matter what, whether it's negative or positive. Conversation about this game has not stopped since it released. Again, whether it's negative or positive, it is still conversation, and for that reason alone, like it is a very relevant game. I know there's a whole war going on between Sonic and Mario fans in the racing, though, so like, don't judge me. I love Sonic too. Okay, best multiplayer. I have played Battlefield 6. It is garbage. That said, I only played Red Sec. I'm assuming the rest of the modes are better, but Red Sec at least like needs a lot of work at the moment. It is a very like it feels buggy and like I don't like it. I have a lot of things to say about that, but I will say that in a different video. Peak made a very big like moment online. I think it's a really cool little game. Elden Ring Night Rain apparently is fantastic. I haven't played it yet, but like it looks really good. I'm not gonna vote it. It's DLC. I don't like voting for DLC unless it really is something special. Arc Raiders obviously has been popping off, and Split Fiction. I like the teamwork aspect of this game, so I'm kind of leaning this way. Um, Arc Raiders made a very big impact, but doesn't it have AI voiceovers? I think it does. I'm not voting for something with AI. Ugh. All of these games, I just don't know how long they're gonna last. Like Split Fiction died very soon after it came out. And Peak probably is already dying. Arc Raiders might die soon too. I just don't know if they have lasting impact, but for what made a big impact this year, it's probably Arc Raiders. Even though realistically, I feel like there's AI in it, and I feel like for that reason I don't want to vote for it. But I don't know. I don't know. So Arc Raiders it is. I secretly hope Split Fiction wins. I just don't think I can vote for it because of how little the hype lasted. Like it did not last long enough. Best adaptation. There's no way. Okay, this category is garbage this year, guys. How did we go from Arcane, Fallout to what? This? First of all, where's Sonic 3? Great movie. Where is it? Where is it? Genuinely, like, where? Until Dawn was apparently trash. I didn't see it. My sister went to see it and she liked it. But I heard it's not a good movie. I don't know much about it. Did not hear a word about this. I'm going to be so real. I am like chronically online. Never heard of this. Or if at least if I did, surely did not make an impact. This is actually really good. I like Devil May Cry. I haven't seen the show yet, but like the trailers looked really good. I like the games. Last of Us season 2 was great. Watched it as it was coming out. It's not very true to the game. Everyone who knows my channel knows that we played Last of Us 2 earlier this year, right before the show launched. Loved part 2, the game. The show took a couple liberties in places I didn't like. I did not like the pacing or the way they chose to portray certain things, but it is still a very good piece of quality. And for people who don't have the game to compare it to, it probably feels like a perfect show. Perfect. But for people who play the game, it's a little bit disappointing, but it's fine. It's not bad. Why is this here? I went to the Minecraft movie in theaters, okay? I had fun. I screamed chicken jockey like everyone else did. I use the memes constantly, still to this day. But why is this here? This is an award for best adaptation. What about this movie's good? I mean, it's funny, it's iconic, like it obviously had a lasting power as a meme, but like as a movie, it's not good. It's a trashter piece. That's literally like the best way to call it. Like it's so bad that it's kind of good, but should it win an award for being bad? No. Sonic 3 should have been here. And realistically, something probably should have replaced at least Until Dawn. Like this list actually makes me upset cuz I mean the obvious answer is Last of Us cuz like none of the rest of this makes sense to me besides maybe this, but again, I haven't seen it. But like why is Minecraft there? We're fine. We're fine. That's the weirdest category yet. That one upsets me. Like, why? Sonic 3 was amazing. Should have put that on there. Okay. Most anticipated game. They never put the games I want on this list. Because I tend to anticipate games that people don't anticipate. They only put like the big AAA game releases on here. And it's like, I don't want the AAA game releases. I was sitting here waiting for Silk Song. I was sitting here waiting for like smaller games. 007 looks good. Um, Wolverine looks good. Actually, this new Resident Evil looks fantastic. I will probably play that at launch. Like, it looks really good. And I've never played a Resident Evil game. Witcher 4, is that even next year? I thought it was like not out yet. Like I thought it was still no clue. Uh, then we come to our little project. Chat, I don't even think this is releasing next year. Let's be so real here. I think they purposely delay it every year so they can get nominated for most anticipated again, just so they can like stack up rewards. Like we all know it's going to win this year. It won last year. It's going to win like 4 years in a row because they're going to delay it every single time. So if you vote, please don't vote GTA 7 6 because you'll get a chance again. Trust me. They'll be nominated again next year because it still won't be released. Like don't allow them to rack up like 3, 4 most anticipated game awards because they won last year. And then the game didn't even come out. Like they've won once. Let them have that. Don't vote for it anymore. No matter how much you are anticipating the game. Personally, I think the game's overrated. I'm thinking that like it's gonna make a big hype. I just don't get it. That said, it is a good game. But again, it doesn't need to win anticipated twice. It already got that once. Leave it alone. I'm gonna say Resident Evil. Chat, please don't vote for GTA. Whether you like it or not, they've already won last year. Let them have it. I'm done. Done. Okay, content creator of the year. Okay, no Kai. Instantaneous. Why? Because he's probably won a million awards before. Like, great streamer. Excellent streamer. I watch him all the time. But, like, he's already so big. He's the number one on Twitch. Like, he has his award, like, right there. Like, let's nominate someone smaller. Same with Moist Critical. Like, it's a little too big for him to be here. Like, that's a big streamer. Like, they should be nominating smaller people, kind of push smaller streamers. I don't know much about him. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Does he play Valo or League? He looks familiar, but I don't know. No clue what this is, but it's a VTuber, so no. Right now. No hate to VTubers. But I know the audience for VTubers, and I don't even want to look this person up. I'm just saying. Burnt Peanut, I actually have seen some of their content. It's so stupid, but it's actually kind of funny. It makes sense. It makes sense. Best esports game. I am a League addict. Not really. Not really. I'm exaggerating. I love League. I purposely don't play it that much because I will get addicted if I play it anymore. That said, I love Valorant. I play Valorant all the time. So it's one of these two. I think I voted League last year. I think. I'm gonna say Valorant this year. Even though they haven't added that much, it kind of upsets me how they never add anything. But I play more Valorant than I do League. So at least for me. Um, but I like both of them. Best esports athlete. Well, I know them all. I don't know enough about them all. So we're skipping the category. I haven't seen them play. I know who these people are because I follow the esports community, but like I couldn't tell you what any of those guys did. So, best esports team, once again, I just don't know enough. Okay, well, we didn't vote on some categories, obviously, because I don't feel right voting for something I don't fully understand. Like we said earlier, like best narrative, like I haven't played any of these games. Um, I could say like, oh, I know a little bit about the plot, but like, is it fair for me to vote on something that I don't know that much about? No. Um, so yeah, and also best audio design. Battlefield 6 does not need to be here. I'm gonna say that one more time. Should not have been here. You can't even hear tanks approaching. Like, there's a couple nominations this year that upset me. But for the most part, decent nominations this year. Congratulations to the Game Awards for actually like sort of understanding the audience this time. There's a couple very standout like omissions, particularly score and music. Mario Kart World should be here. It would make sense to me. Um, there's definitely a couple games here that like are being omitted and it feels particularly weird. Even best narrative, like put Dispatch on there. Is it overhyped? I think so, but also like least wise put it in narrative. Um yeah, there's just some glaring omissions, but not bad. At least their website finally works now. It was not working last week. But go vote. I hope you enjoyed seeing my votes. I tried to be interesting. I tried to have a lot to say. I generally have a lot more to say than what I'm even saying here. Like I could go on for hours. But thanks for hopping in. And that is all we're going to do for today. Follow if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And go check out our Discord channel. There's lots of good stuff on there. Have a great day.